Hello there. As you can see, I seem to be out of fuel. So I'm just going to quickly synthesize some more fuel. Okay. Okay, so I should be located quite close to a Guardian site. I logged out at the Guardian site essentially last night, and of course it's considered a dangerous area. Thus, you can't be logged out there. So it's for my first time at looking at one of these Guardian sites that are actually in VR. So bear with me. Oh, there it is. Brilliant. Right, so let's head over. Okay. So lots of people always say that like the SRV in VR is really vomit inducing. I have never really found it to be too bad. Okay, sure, you know, if you get into a really bad crash and you're spinning all over the place, that's always going to be a bit vomit inducing, but I've not found it to be too horrendous. And what I think I've just found there is... Whoa! Oh. There's a sentinel. Oh, let's get myself on the right way. Right, so... First things first, as you can tell, the sentinels will hit you with missiles. No, the projectiles which the sentinels use are basically going to knock you around. It's kind of, that's what they do. They do damage, of course. Yeah. They do damage, of course. It's just that they're not particularly hard enemies. I mean, that's certainly not as difficult to kill as like a Goliath or something like that. And anyway, they also drop these components, so you'll want to pick those up. Make a nice collection, as you can see. I've collected quite a few of those. Right, so let's keep going. With these Guardian sites, you will find a whole host of different bits and bobs. One of the things you need is a artifact, so a relic, sorry. So let's get one of those. One thing I actually really like about driving the SRV in VR is the fact that you actually do have quite a lot of situational awareness with turret mode. You can actually look around and sort of see what's going on, which is a little bit better than normal. So I'm not massively well practiced at the VR and the turret though, so we'll see how we go. Right, so the first point is you want to head to the highest point in the base, and you'll see a structure over there, like that. Okay, so see this almost like an altar. And what happens as soon as you approach it? When you approach it, that happens. What also is happening behind me is two more drones have appeared. They might not be able to attack me just yet, so I'm just going to activate these. And as you can see, you activate them basically by shooting them, of course. Yeah, let's see if we can do a better job at killing this one. So what they will typically do is they'll fire that sort of plasma at you, and that will sort of kick you back. It actually will physically push you over. It's not particularly damaging, but it will push you over and get really annoying. So that guy looks like he's stuck, so let's see about this guy. And then, oh, nope. And then what they'll do is they'll charge up and fire missiles at you. and then they'll just keep doing that sequence. So if they fired the plasma, they will typically not fire it again. I say that just as that sentinel does exactly what I said it doesn't. But anyway, typically if you're stood right next to these things, the sequence is plasma and then missiles. Alright, so let's get our SRV down there. We'll collect those items. Now the whoa, it's a bit weird. Right, so let's. Oh, I seem to be getting stuck on stuff. Alright, so I missed that, but whatever. Right, so what we need to do is look for more of those pillars, and I'll apologize that I'm actually just going to drive around a little bit. I sort of know roughly where they are. I don't know the site off by heart, though I have done it a few times. I just know roughly their locations. And there's typically two at the front, and two on each side, making for a total of 6. Or is it 8? There's 6, I think. So they are sort of in the ground, as with the previous 2. They will emerge when you get near them. Now that those two at the front are up. And of course, the other thing, which is a nice feature, is the active obelisks. Alright. So, let's have a look, see. Ooh. The other feature is that roughly where those sort of pylons are will also be a drone. So I'm expecting there's right. So there's right, as I was going to say. So, there's the drone and there's the pylon. And there will be one on the opposite side in a almost mirror position. So let's head there now. Ooh. I think okay, so that's the Guardian. Oh! That's pretty bad, actually. I did not do a very good there. I think I got, poked by an artifact. Right, so let's go back to where I've failed at defending myself. As bits of rocks fly everywhere. The other thing is these spires are coming off at weird angles. They also have materials which you can collect. You collect it just by shooting the covers off, and okay, 2 more. I think I've missed one. There's probably one in the center of the base, I think. Sort of feeling like I've missed one over there, but we'll see. Where is it? This is my problem with this, is that I remember roughly where they're located, but not exactly where they're located. And then, if I'm not mistaken, one over here somewhere, maybe not. And that's a knot, evidently. Well, that's a drone. Okay, well, I will need to restock. Yep, alright. And I'll restock, and I need to shift on, because this is... it's kind of embarrassing, really. Where is the damn thing? Oh! Okay, just search the outskirts of the base. Oop. I'm not going to bother collecting that stuff at the moment. Oh. Yeah, okay, so one appeared and I ignored it because I got attacked. That's right. Yes, I remember now. So I got attacked and I just essentially forgot that it was there. Okay, so that's... we're looking for one more now. And I sort of have this feeling that... what I remember about a lot of these things is that some of these are sort of behind these sort of outstretched components, but this looks like more like an entrance to the area as opposed to the building, like the sort of hangar thing over there. And so there's another one here. There's another sort of structure here. So let me just check behind it. But it's too close to this one, this spire though. So pylon, however. So. Doubt that it's back here. My suspicion is correct. It's not back here. So let's keep going. I'm going to go into the middle of the base on this side and see if there's anything closer. Oh, it's there. Here we go. Told you I thought I'd missed the one on this side. Right, so once I activate this, lots of drones will appear. Which is why I rearmed. So I knew that I was going to get attacked. Alright, so it should be 3 and maybe 4. If there's... okay, let me just see if I can navigate in... 4. Yeah, see? There it is. There's one over there. There we go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ooh, ow. Ooh, ow. Right. That's typically what happens. It'll take out a bit of your shields, but otherwise you'll be absolutely fine. Right. So let's go get this sentinel. I'm probably going to get attacked on both sides, but we'll do all of that when we face it. Okay, shields are offline. Let's just quickly drive around here. Get them back online. Lock this other sentinel. Yeah, this guy's gearing up to fire missiles at me. Let's hide under here for a few moments. Done. Easy. Right, again, I'm not going to collect that. I'm going to crash into things, evidently. I'll collect stuff if it's in my way. Yeah, there we go. Weapon parts. Yeah. Alright, so in my cargo bay, there's 2 ancient relics. Yeah, I had one before. Right, so what you need to do now is fly over here. But try not to mount this thing like I just did. Sorry, buddy. What we need to do is we need to do a better job at driving. What we need to do is position ourselves over this thing on the floor that you can see. So you need to position ourselves over that and eject one of our ancient relics. And when you do that, the site activates, or the data point is revealed. Then we just scan it. So we've got our module segment, and then here comes the cavalry. And in response to that, I am simply going to run. Well, once they stop killing me, what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to go and head to my ship, which is parked down here. The trusty Cobra. Oh, yeah. There we go. So the thing is with these, they don't tend to pursue you that much. So we can just very nicely go back to the thing if I can get under. No, I can't get under that. I need to go the other side. So one of the issues with Mark IV is it's a bit lower than the Mark III, and it's a total annoyance to get underneath sometimes. So sometimes you find yourself coming in this way, which is also not perfect. Oh, okay, a bit too far. Oh, what? I'm right under it. Come on. There we go. Alright. I'll have to dismiss some cargo, so let's get rid of Let's get rid of the ancient urn. And take the relic. I'm going to take most of that equipment to Ramtar, which is what I'm going to do right now. But before I go, I will do a quick flyover of the site. And this is the site, as you probably already have seen, is it's in HD 63154. And it's on B3A. It's a bit of an annoyance to get to because it's 140,000 light seconds away. As you can see, this is the site. This is shrouded in haze. It looks really quite nice. Just light it up a little bit, like external lights. Yeah, totally stunning. Right, let's head out of here. The whole location of this base is actually quite picturesque. It's in between. It's in a mountain range essentially. You could easily come here and spend a long time just climbing mountains in the SRB. And that's, I think, everything. Thanks a lot, guys.